All right, y'all, let's get right into the video, man. I had a couple of you guys who wanted my reaction to Leslie's response on why did she get a BBL? How much did she spend? Does she regret it? All right. I don't think she's going to regret it, to be honest. Well, some people do regret it. Queen says she regretted it and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I feel like Leslie took the time. She took a lot of time to think about it. And I feel like it's more surprising. Like, a lot of you guys were hitting me up like, can you believe? And I'm like, yeah, I can believe it. I'm actually more surprised that it took her this long to actually get a BBL. And I was a little disappointed because, like I said, man, she has a beautiful body. And, you know, it is what it is. She felt like she had a little stomach, a little pudge, or whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong. More cushion for the pushing there. Like, to me, the baddest women out here have a little pudge. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. They do. They got a little pudge. I love my skinny women too, I love my skinny women too, do not get me wrong. But some of the baddest women out here have a little pudge. Even the women who are not even thick like that have a little pudge or whatever the case may be, bruh. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with natural bodies, okay? Let's celebrate natural bodies. Hey, celebrate BBLs and shit like that too, but y'all already know I like my bitches organic, like an apple that fell off the tree, baby. But let's get into the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend, tell they ain't your mama, tell their Uncle Joey, still let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
And I am back with another video. As I promised you guys, I am going to be doing a video speaking on my BBL journey, the before and the after.
Let's do it.
And the whole process. How much I spent and all that good stuff. We'll start off with the most popular question.
You about to be in your business.
Why did you do it, Leslie?
Why'd you do it, girl?
You didn't need to do it.
You didn't need to do it.
Right.
Right. And you worked it. You know what? Let me just say this before she gets into it. I'm going to just say this. Yes, she got it. But one thing that I will say is that we all know that these BBLs have to be maintained. And that's why these bitches be getting 5 BBLs and shit like that, right? Because they don't want to maintain the shit, whatever the case is. At least we know that Leslie is a gym goer. Okay, she is going to make sure that BBL is going to look good forever. That's her lifestyle. That's how she lives. So I will say that that's one benefit for her is she already loves going to the gym. She already works out and she's already got that regimen going. So that's not something that she's going to even have to maintain because it's already a part of her lifestyle. So that's what's up.
So I never really put too much thought into a BBL. Honestly.
So where did it come from?
I was just so focused in the gym. I love working out. And this procedure will never take away from me working out because I cannot wait to go back
to the gym
and build my legs, my strong legs, my back, my arms, everything. But I was a little self-conscious with my hip dips. Some of you know that, some don't. But my hip dips were always something that I was like self-conscious about, as well as like my love handles. I had stubborn fat in my love handles. The fat in my love handles were so hard to get rid of, and like I can lose weight or know how to lose weight, but if I lose weight, I lose my butt.
You lose it everywhere.
It's really hard to balance it out. And then the harder I worked out, the deeper my hip dips I noticed they got more deeper, and I just wanted to have a more rounder butt. I didn't want to have that hip dip. Even though hip dips do make you look super unique, and it's still very beautiful, but for me, I wanted to get rid of it. And I also wanted to get rid of my love handles because they were really hard for me to get rid of. So that's why I did it, for me. And I feel so good about it. I'm happy that I did it.
As long as you feel good about it.
I love my results so far, and I'm super happy with the doctor that I chose, and the recovery so far has been going okay.
Well, good.
So how was the process finding your doctor and trusting your doctor for your surgery? So for a few months, I was like looking into doctors, and then I'll get discouraged, and I'll be like, oh, F that, I don't need it.
Yeah.
And then
I bet.
I'll look at it again, then I'll just see it. You know, social media keeps showing you what you've been looking at or what you talk about, whatever.
Facts.
And then, I don't know how me and my girlfriend end up talking about this, but the topic came up about BBLs and stuff, and she was just highly interested in it, and so was I. And I'm like, we should do it together after that. And we were both hunting for doctors. And she found a doctor, we both found a doctor, and then it switched. We found a different doctor. We found a different doctor. Then we saw different readings for this doctor, different readings for that doctor, bad and good. So she ended up finding one doctor, and she's like, I scheduled it already, Leslie. And I was like, what, did you? She literally came to Miami, she got it done or whatever, and I was on the phone with that doctor doctor. I'm like, I love your results. Like, I'm going to him next week, and I absolutely loved her results. A random day, my girlfriend from New York calls me, and I'm expressing to her what I'm about to do, and she's like, what, girl, me too, I'm going. And I was like, really? What doctor? And I said,
Same
what
doctor?
Tell me what doctor, because I'm still like, I know what doctor I want to go to, but I'm still like iffy. Like, he has good reviews, some bad, and I just really want to be sure. And she told me her.
See, that would scare the fuck out of me, bro. You cannot have no bad review. I know everything is gonna have a bad review, right? But imagine trying to go get work done, like surgery on your body, guys. And every doctor that you are considering has a bad review. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry.
So when I looked up
food, okay, we'll try it out. You know, like a product, okay, we'll try it out. But my body, I'm good on that, man. I'm good.
you want to be sure. And she told me her doctor. So
you can
when
never
I
be
looked
too
up
sure.
that doctor and I did my research, I was in awe. I was like, what? The way the girls were talking about this doctor sold me. Like, I was like, I could go to this doctor with my eyes closed. I feel like I don't even have to tell him anything. And
But tell him something.
I'm so grateful that she told me about this doctor, because that's the doctor I chose. I like put my deposit down real quick. I was not hesitant. Like, I called, I put the deposit down. The girl that sold it to me, Daniela, thank you, Daniela, because she's dope. She sold it to me. She was super friendly and super quick, straight to the point, just like every other person that tries to sell you their surgery. But I felt so confident with this doctor because I loved his results on the different women that he did the surgery on, and I loved his reviews. With that being said, I went ahead and I booked with him. I put down the deposit and did all that good stuff. Thank God, because I'm so happy with my choice.
Well,
I didn't go with the doctor that my homegirl went for. I ended up switching my doctor last minute. And I told my girlfriend about it. She's like, "Well, he looks amazing. Go for it." Were you afraid of getting the surgery? How did you feel before it was time they performed it?
I'm not used to seeing Leslie nailless.
And how did you feel afterwards? Before my surgery, the day before my surgery, actually, let me go back. So, weeks before my surgery, all I talked about was my surgery.
Right,
like,
I'm sure.
I done talked
Nervous.
everybody's ear off with my surgery that was coming. And every day I kept talking about it and talking about it. Every day I was like finding another reason to be worried and be nervous about, because you guys know that I have PCOS, so that is a major concern in my life. So that would worry me, and I was just nervous. I was nervous. I was afraid that girls that have done surgery didn't have the condition that I had. I just didn't want to get botched.
Man, what?
I wanted to make sure I was making the right choice.
That's a serious
the right
thing,
doctor.
man.
And, you know, this is a huge surgery. I had to really put a lot of thought
Right.
into it. I was talking about it all the time.
Yeah.
Till the day before my surgery, I was so nervous.
I bet.
All I thought about was coming out good, alive and healthy.
Yeah.
That's all I thought about, because
God bless.
I
God
was on my
bless.
cycle. And I was on my cycle
Oh,
for
that's terrible.
a very long time. A very long time. Till my surgery, till after my
What?
surgery. I
Oh,
was still on my
fuck
cycle.
no.
So
That's
that
trash.
had me so nervous
Oh
the
my
night before.
God.
I was like, I'm so scared to do this surgery because I am like bleeding so much.
Oh my God.
And this surgery, I'm gonna be bleeding more.
That's
like, what if I have no
trash.
blood left?
We would have had a plan around that, bro. After the period or something, man, because that's terrible. That's tragic. Imagine being on your period, having to go through the surgery, and then even after, you're still on your period. Like, oh no, bro, this is too much stress.
In me, that's how I was thinking. I was just
It's
really,
too
really
much.
scared. And I even texted my doctor like a few days before my surgery, asking him like, is it safe for women with PCOS to do the surgery? And he was like, yes, but talk to your surgeon about it. And I'm like, you are my surgeon. So I'm very happy that he was very responsive on Instagram, because he made me feel comfortable, to say the least. But I was still nervous.
He better.
I kept thinking about my menstrual cycle. I kept thinking about my health, and I was just super nervous. Not about the doctor, not about his work ethic, none of that. I was just concerned about my health. Really, I was very nervous about that. The day of the surgery, I was still kind of nervous, but I was excited at the same time. And then when I got to meet the nurse practitioner and I told her that I was on my cycle, she was like, "Oh, girl, you gotta get the cell saver. That's an extra $600." And I was like, what is that for? She's like, you're bleeding right now, and we need to use that same blood to put it back in. And I was like,
what in the fuck?
And I said, okay, but I've been bleeding for a really, really long time. Like, is it safe for me? Oh, you're gonna be fine. So I got even more nervous when she was telling me. That, but I was like kind of shaky a little bit, and I was like super nervous. And she's like, the doctor's gonna come meet you and talk to you and mark you up and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay. So when a doctor came, I surely did express my concern, and I repeated it over and over. And I'm like, doctor, like I've been bleeding for this amount of time. He's like, oh shit, for real? And I said, yes. So is it safe? Am I gonna be okay?
My shit be like 2 days, y'all. 2.5 days. Let me know in the comment section down below. I know this is a little TMI-ish, but if y'all want to share, let me know how long y'all menstrual cycle is, okay? Yeah, because I know some women have some long, lengthy ass menstrual cycles, and I feel for y'all, man. I'm praying for y'all. All the 7-dayers out there, week-long periods and shit. That's terrible. That's really terrible.
He said, yeah, you're gonna be totally fine. And I was just like, why does everybody have this like passive energy? Like, it definitely made me feel comfortable. I even told the freaking anesthesiologist. I was like, am I gonna be okay? Are you sure? He's like, you're gonna be fine, don't worry about that. And I was like, okay. After my surgery was a complete nightmare. A nightmare. Waking up from anesthesia was horrifying.
I bet.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I heard.
And I didn't know how to control myself from shaking. I was cold.
Yeah, I heard it.
I was tense. You know when you're cold outside and you're like squeezing yourself, and like it's kind of hurting you at the same time because you're feeling super, super tight. Well, I felt like that plus shaking, like trembling so much, so fast that it was just, I've never experienced that before.
Yeah.
I've never ever experienced that before. And it was painful because I just got out of surgery. So not only did I get out of surgery, but I'm tensed up, my muscles are aching. It was just scary. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. I ended up crying out for help. I was like, I need help, I can't, something like that. I don't know what I said, I don't remember. But a lady came and she put like a sheet over me, a sabana. And I don't know why that sheet felt like a heating pad. It definitely wasn't a heating pad. It was just a sheet that warmed me up. I was still trembling, but in my mind I was like, Leslie, relax, try to relax.
Yeah, it's all a mental thing.
Out. That's all I kept telling myself in my head. I was like, breathe, Leslie.
Yeah.
Woosah. And I kept trying, but I was still shaking, but a little less. Moments later, she ended up picking me up from the bed. And I was like, please don't put me back down. Please, I don't want to lay down no more. I feel better up. She said, no, you're not going to go back down. You're going to leave now. And I was like, what? I'm leaving. Feeling like this. So she got me dressed and she put my robe on. I had pants and a blouse. I was like, no, don't put that on me. Give me the robe.
I can't imagine.
I was surprised that I was sitting on my tush. And then I got in the car.
You was sitting on that ass?
The rest of that is in my previous video of my BBL journey. So if you haven't already, make sure you watch that video because I literally go into detail and I show you guys.
That just sounds so painful.
Everything from the day before, the day after, and the following days after.
Yeah.
So you guys see the process of what it is to have a BBL or to get a BBL. Like these are the more like in-depth questions that I just wanted to address before I get into the basic questions.
Okay.
So let me make sure I answer that. A lot of people kind of like disappointed that I did it because they looked up to me or they admired that I embraced my natural body. But, you know, my body, not my boobs. Obviously, everybody knows like I'm a breast.
It ain't about us though, baby. Do you?
I did post on YouTube also. But they admire my hard work at the gym and stuff. I'm here to tell you guys that is not going to stop.
Yeah, I knew that.
Like, I cannot wait till I'm fully recovered so I can get back to the gym.
Right.
Work on my body more.
Yeah.
I really love to do that. And that is very therapeutic for me. And it makes you feel really, really good.
Yeah, it does.
So I encourage everyone to continue working out.
Get your ass in the gym.
Don't think this is an easy way out because it's...
Go get your ass in the gym or do something, man. Do something. Like if you like to hoop, go hoop. If you like to dance, go merengue, go salsa. Do your thing. If you like to just go on walks in nature, go on walks in nature. Or if you like to get on the treadmill and go walk or whatever the case may be, bro. You got to stay active in some type of way, man. You got to move your body. You got to move the energy in your body, you know. The energy, like your body wants to move. It's not here just to stay stagnant and just be laying down or sitting in chairs. Like a lot of us nowadays, especially after the pandemic, you know, a lot of people are sitting down, working at stations and shit. You need to get up, stretch that body, move it, do some yoga, do something. Move that energy in your body, man.
Not. You still have to work for it. You still have to eat good, and it's not just to work out, but it does make you feel good internally. Like, you feel so good.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So
it's like a natural high.
That being said, I cannot wait to go back to the gym and continue working on my body because I need to work on Leslie's.
Yeah, Leslie's.
Facts. And I want them
Let
back.
them know. Let them know.
Let's talk about how much I spent. The surgery, the garments, the massages.
Too damn much.
Before I go there, I need to address this because I did read the comments, some of them. Someone said, why would you do a tummy tuck before having kids? You should never did that. I did not get a tummy tuck, guys. A tummy tuck is usually done when they have stretched skin. They do a tummy tuck. I just did Lipo 360, which is...
Who said she got a tummy tuck?
And that procedure alone cost me $5,000. And my
I was going to say $8,500. I was off.
Deposit was $250. Which was deducted from the $5,000.
That's cheap.
Once I got to the office and...
No wonder everybody's getting BBLs. It's BBL Central because $5,000 is not a lot.
They examined me and they spoke to me. I had to purchase the Cell Saver because I was on my menstrual cycle. So therefore, I had to spend another $600.
It's not bad,
so
bro.
In total...
This shit's not even over $10,000. That's crazy.
For my surgery was $5,600.
Wow.
While I was in Miami... I stood there for
crazy.
3 days after my surgery. I got 3 massages. Each of those massages were $100 each. Spent $300 on massages in Miami. I had to buy a faja from the clinic, even though I had already purchased one.
I'm trying to get that check, shouted.
In Orlando for $154.
They want that check.
But they told me that I needed to buy one in the clinic because they don't know what size I'm gonna be when I
fam, they trying to get that check.
Get out of surgery. So that was $120. I have 2 fajas now, but it's okay because my other one is a stage 2 faja, which I'm going to be putting on very, very soon. My hotel in total was 5 days, like $500. When I left and I came to Orlando, of course I had to finish my massages. I got a deal. I got a package of 10 massages for $500. So let me tell you, the massages hurt so much, especially the first week of massages. They feel like death. I don't know what that feels like, actually. But it hurts really, really bad. It feels like your skin is burning. Like, literally, like, they press you, and it feels like your skin is on fire.
Damn,
it's a horrible feeling.
That's terrible.
It's horrible, horrible, horrible. I hate those massages so much. Till this day, and I'm already almost 3 weeks. A little less, but it still freaking hurts. I'm not lying to you. But they do help. With your recovery, speeding up the process, and all the swelliness and fluids and stuff. I got a BBL pillow. It's a toilet riser, but I find it's hard, so I don't really sink, my thighs don't sink into it like the BBL pillow. So I actually use that even for sitting down on chairs and stuff. I got that. I got the urinal, but I didn't use it because the faja that I have, they have a hole in it. So I usually, like a guy, stand. But it is kind of helpful to use a urinal to not get messy. I did get the
This is just terrible.
That was $25, and so
I'm not judging her. This process just sound nasty as hell. Boy, the recovery, the surgery, the menstrual cycle, it's just
The backboard. The backboard was
terrible.
$20. And I got the foams. I got foams too that I'm not wearing because it's just itchy, it's annoying. I'm already uncomfortable with the faja, so I'm not diligent with the foams and the ab board. Now I'm just super, super uncomfortable with sleeping on my stomach. At this point, I'm getting insomnia and I can't even fall asleep properly. Like, I'm forcing myself, like 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Like, I'm literally forcing myself to fall asleep because it's just so uncomfortable for me to sleep on my stomach. And my head feels heavy because I'm like laying like this and then I have to drag it and go like this. So at this point where I'm at now, 3 weeks in, almost 3 weeks in, the only thing that I find that's super frustrating is sleeping and not being able to sit and just this faja. Like, I want to take it off. Even though putting on regular clothes, like, it doesn't feel good on my skin. It feels weird. So, I don't know, mixed feelings. But for now, I am going to be following the rules. I'm not going to lay on my back. I'm not going to sit on my butt. And I'm not taking off this
follow the
rules,
unless
girl. I need to shower, use the
Good,
bathroom.
good.
The total of everything,
I wasn't too far off. I said 8,500.
238. I hope this video was...
Hey, man, shout out to Leslie. Do your thing, girl. You know, I did see some of the comments, too. Some people can really feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's your body. Do your thing, you know. Leslie is a beautiful girl. She's doing her thing. She's going to be back in the gym and all of that. She got this surgery. She felt like she wanted to do it, and she's happier, you know. And like I always say when it comes to these surgeries and stuff like that, cosmetic wise, I always feel like, man, you know, just make sure that it's not coming from a deep-rooted insecurity within yourself, like that core confidence. You trying to fill that hole, because it ain't, you could do an infinite amount of surgeries and that hole will not be filled. You're just going to be looking for the next surgery to fill up that hole. There's still going to be a hole in there, you know. So just make sure that you do the inner work to heal that trauma, to resolve that trauma, to get that core confidence, core belief in yourself. That way you don't have to search outside of yourself to make yourself feel happy. But like I said, man, if it's coming from a place to where, hey, I got the money for it, let me do it. It's not coming from, oh, you know, like my whole self-worth depends on this. Like, I'm so, you know, do your thing. Do your thing. At the end of the day, it's none of our business. But if you ask me my opinion, I thought your body was fine, but hey, you know, I'm happy for you if you're happy. Anyway, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. You guys feel like she should have got it, she shouldn't have got it. And yeah, I love y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell the ancient mama, tell the Uncle Joey still a hall. See you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.